It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad. All right, who's horny? Because I'm pretty sure we're all horny. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. The mics are hot, and you know what else is hot? This movie, baby. And who brought this movie to us?
Me.
Baddies, do you recognize that voice? I'm going to leave it to Alejandro to introduce our very special guest. She has not been sitting in the chair that special guest sit in for a while because of this thing called the pandy. But
Corona.
Baby boy, baby girl, she is back in town. She never left, but you know, it's a figure of speech. Alejandro, please introduce the baddies to our very special guest.
I mean, we all know it. She needs no introduction.
No introduction whatsoever.
So don't give me one. We don't even need to have to say my name. Baby girl.
And that's the episode. Thank you for joining us, and we are signing out. This has been ICBTB. I'm just fucking with y'all. What's up, y'all? My name is Christian. This is Alejandro. We got a packed room today. We got Pogi the Pug in the building.
Hey.
We have Christopher Perry.
The pug.
Also a pug. We have Mellissa Lopez, and we have our special guest of the evening.
Don't say my name.
And we will never say her name.
Not
Fuck it.
allowed.
No,
Let's say it.
don't say it.
Don't say it?
Don't say it.
Can't
Secret
say it
guest.
once.
Secret guest.
Really?
Secret.
We're going to go the entire episode without saying her name?
Secret
That's
guest.
going to be difficult.
We'll call her secret guest.
No, that's more syllables than her actual
I'll call
first
you
name.
guys baby girl.
Who
I'll
gets to
call
be baby girl?
both of you.
But how do we know who you're talking to?
Yeah.
I'll look at you.
Ooh.
And if I'm talking to both of you, just
What if I close my eyes?
try and tell by
But
the
what
tone
if you
of my
have
voice.
one eye looking at him and one eye looking at me?
Then you,
and then you say,
you both have to answer.
Secret guest isn't an iguana. She can't do that.
she would have to immediately go to the doctor.
Secret guest is good. She's been on the show before. Why don't you guys tell us who secret guest is? How
Yes.
about that?
Secret guest, can you actually tell the baddies what movie you brought us today?
I can. It
Say
is.
Can you say it in two languages?
And actually,
Yes.
before that, can you introduce the show? We didn't even welcome the baddies.
Yeah, we have like a.
Welcome back to ICBTB. Shit.
That's good. I don't know why you're laughing.
Podcast.
That's
I know.
solid.
I know. Can we scratch that? I know we're not really gonna scratch it. I'll try it again.
Yes, it's recorded and immortalized.
Baddies. Welcome.
Wow, this is a whole
more
nother
serious?
feel. Yeah.
Oh, wait, we gotta set the tone of the movie. Welcome back to ICBTB.
What are you?
Music isn't helping.
Yeah, what is
I
going
thought we
on?
were setting the mood. I
No.
thought
It's
you were
like a cheap
Okay.
70s porn flick,
This-
which is very on brand.
Yeah. On
Well-
brand. Shh. No music, please.
Don't shush me.
Baddies. Welcome to ICBTB podcast.
When you separate TB from ICB,
TB.
it sounds like you're talking about
It can't
tuberculosis.
be tuberculosis.
It can't be tuberculosis. And I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people
You're right.
It might
you're right.
be.
from the
It's
19th
it's
century have
Hep
said.
C.
It might be.
It's Hep C.
Welcome back to ICBTB podcast.
There we go.
Yes.
Gang, gang.
Gang.
My name's Alejandro,
My name is Christian. We already introduced
and
ourselves.
that's our secret guest.
I'm your secret guest.
Juliet Farnsworth Perry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hold it in. I couldn't.
Oh.
Round of applause for our very special
No.
guest.
No, you ruined the surprise.
Baddies, it is 10:12 p.m. on a Saturday evening,
Just
meaning
ruining
we could
all of
be
the specialness
loud
of
as
it.
fuck. The windows are open because people are breathing in this room and it's going to get hot. But you know what's going to be really hot? This episode, because it's based on
Your
what movie,
pants.
Jules?
It's
What?
based on.
You say
Her name is
your
secret guest.
pants?
Her name is secret guest.
I don't feel comfortable just calling her secret
So
guest
the
entire
movie
time.
we watched tonight is
365
DNI or 365
days.
Correct.
It's really not. It's not that climactic of a title, and it doesn't match the energy of the film.
Doesn't match the film at all because we only see 2 months
I was
and
just
then like
about
a
to say,
week.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And then like
You only get
then
yeah.
we don't even see the full 365
No,
days.
he only said 2 months.
Yikes.
She
Only
said
2
2
months.
60 days.
She didn't make
There's
it.
305 days
She
left.
didn't make it.
330 300 yeah, 300
Why didn't they call this 60 DNI? Because she only made it 60 days.
or
Sure.
DNI. Just call it days.
Just days. Just call it days.
Days of
Or
Our Lives.
69 days.
Oh, it should have been called that.
Because honestly, it could have been 69 days. Let's be real.
Because honestly, if I was a kid browsing the Netflix library and I came across this, my parents would have a field day.
Or would you?
Oh, for sure. I would. I mean, that's no questions asked. If I was a child and I came across this,
I have a question. Why is a child who has Netflix not just going on porn?
Pornhub?
That's a good question. Maybe the kid's not ready to see the full thing. You got to be acclimated slowly.
I think.
Why run immediately?
I was shocked that this was on Netflix, though.
It's very graphic and not in like a bloody way, like
In
a booby way.
Yes.
Booby.
And Alejandro.
Blowjobby.
Real blowjobby.
That's not
like
a
6
word.
blowjobs in like the first 10 minutes.
And when the blowjobs happen, you hear the saliva,
Yep.
the guttural noises. Can you imagine the guy with the boom mic?
Well, why don't we get it? Wait, hang on. Why don't we get into it? Because I have things to say about blowjobs.
Of course you do.
Well, not in general. That has to pertain with the film. We watched a film called 365 Days. It was released in the year 2020 and has a runtime of 1 hour, 56 minutes, or 116 minutes, or in Poland, 114 minutes. There was some cutout, just so you know.
Oh.
It has a rating of 3.3 out of 10 on IMDb. It has a 1 out of 5, I believe is the rate. Yeah, 1 out of 5 on Common Sense Media.
These are solid numbers.
And a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Woo!
You're welcome, world.
This has, a 0% tomato.
No tomatoes. Not even a rotten
No
tomato.
tomatoes.
It's. I imagine that means it's decayed to nothingness.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You know
I
what
don't
else?
know how it gets 0 though. Honestly, 0.
You know what else has 0%?
Honestly,
Dark Crimes. And Dark Crimes
That
is
makes sense.
also a Polish film.
wow.
Poland
It's
does not.
Poland.
What was that?
Somebody's
It's the
hating on the
Polish.
Poles.
Yeah,
bro.
the Polish are just not hitting it right with these films.
They're just not hitting it right with the American,
With the American crowd, I guess.
with the American Raiders.
But this was like on the trending section for
Oakland
Netflix,
Raiders.
right?
It was like #1 for
quite a while.
Sometime.
So
Well, people are locked in their rooms. People are horny. People want to get shit.
that's right. It's COVID. Tinder's not working because you can't just meet up.
It's still working.
Is it? Really? How do you know
You're
that?
the only person we could ask, Alejandro.
Yeah, dude. Let us know.
This movie had. We don't know what the budget was because Netflix likes to hide that kind of shit.
It doesn't say.
No, but I do know how much money it made in Poland,
All right.
approximately. Do you guys want to guess how much money it made? Cumulative worldwide gross?
I have no understanding of currency in Poland.
Me neither.
It's worldwide gross.
Okay, worldwide. That's hard when you don't know how much it spent. I'm gonna say, let's say 150 mil.
It made $150 million.
I'm gonna
That's what I
say
think.
it made 30 mil.
It made $30 million.
That's a big difference. We obviously have a misunderstanding here.
It made $9 million. $9.458 million.
You're missing some numbers there because that's really low. Really?
Yep.
Fuck. What did I say?
This
This is a
150?
Polish film. If a Polish film makes $150 million, it is the greatest film, winning Academy Awards. Like, it is just
You're
slamming
right.
it. A $150 million grossed film from Poland is going to be the greatest piece of art ever fucking created.
But here's my question. How do movies that don't make it to theaters that only go to Netflix make their money?
This had a release in Poland. This had a release in Eastern Europe.
Okay.
This wasn't just released. Netflix bought it
Right.
because it was so popular in Eastern Europe.
Okay.
But
When did this come out?
in,
What day?
in
Like
2020.
January.
Oh, in January. So before COVID hit. Oh, so that makes sense if it had the theatrical release in Poland.
I remember seeing something about it on TikTok, and that's how I found out about it.
I thought I
What
saw
are you
something
seeing on TikTok about this
I saw
movie?
the shower scene on TikTok.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of that stuff, and then
Yeah.
but it wasn't available in the U.S. yet. So finally, when I saw the same name on Netflix, I was like, I'm gonna watch it.
They were
it
still
initially released in February in Poland.
Oh,
February
okay.
7th in Poland. Synapse is coming at you here.
Right at you.
Before we do that, do you want to guess what the Google users approved of this film? Because it's actually really not surprising at all.
Really hoping it's 69%.
That would be so much better, but no.
That would be great. Okay.
86.
90.
Is your guess 69?
No, it'll be 72.
Okay, well, you're both wrong. 81%.
Okay. Okay.
Solid
too
rating. 81, 82, 83.
It makes sense. I think they're being generous because this movie is.
No, I know exactly why
balls.
they gave it that. It's not balls.
It's a lot
It's
of tits.
shaft.
It's
A lot of
Which?
shaft.
The Shaft.
you.
Fake shaft.
You know
fake shaft.
what is more graphic than seeing full-on penis in a movie?
Like-
the shaft of a penis that is being sucked.
No.
in the
You don't
movie.
see the shaft. It's not quite that egregious.
It's something,
Here's
dude.
what's worse than it.
What?
The like sly hiddenness of the penis. I think that's what makes it more salacious. I think the fact that just like, what's just out of view? His cock.
We were watching this all
Oh,
together. And
we
we were-
actually just finished watching this film.
Thanks, Jules.
You're welcome.
She made us watch it with her.
And Jules. So we were all sitting on a couch, and as the
Naked.
movie was progressing, Jules's hands were massaging Chris's hair more and more. And don't think that I didn't see that. I
Yeah,
got
well-
widescreen view with these Asian
Yeah, well, you
opticals,
didn't
man.
have to sit next to him for that.
Yeah.
That's not all we did.
We know.
While we were sitting there, are you guys in high school sneaking in a finger or two while your friends are in the room?
God.
Not that I ever
was
did that in high
kidding.
school.
I was kidding.
I know you're kidding. This is a comedy podcast. We're making jokes, right?
I think so.
Who are you touching during this movie?
I wasn't
If you-
touching
if I
anybody. You're the one who's bringing it into like touching and shit. You're the one who's making it into like a whole. Were you touching him when we were in the room?
Christian, why are you making this sexual? There's nothing sexual about this.
We were all just watching.
Nuns
a
could
film.
watch this movie. You could play this in
They have
CCD.
to. They have to, so they know what kids are trying to watch.
This is what you should avoid. And then they watch 2 hours.
Listen, nuns, if you see this, you gotta take away their iPhone.
That's right.
Synapses coming at you.
Right at you.
Massimo is a member of the Sicilian mafia family, and Laura is a
Spicy, dude.
is a sales director. She does not expect that on a trip to Sicily, trying to save her relationship. Massimo will kidnap her and give her 365 days to fall in love with him.
What a silly concept. May I say, I did not know she
Is
she
it
was a
silly-
sales director.
Is it? It's
For
pretty,
a hotel
it's pretty
or
obvious.
something.
Didn't we see it in the beginning, the first scene with a vibrator?
Dude, I don't remember anything.
I'll tell you this right now. You want to know why this isn't a shitty basis of a shitty like story?
Why?
Because it's Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it has that. It's an
And
allegory
instead
to
of a
it.
dad, it's her boyfriend.
Instead of instead of Maurice,
Kind of.
it's her shitty boyfriend Martin that she
Same.
is separated from.
I
Same,
feel
same.
like it's Beauty and the Beast meets 50
Mulan?
Shades.
Oh, it's
Meets-
60 shades. Maybe
Yeah.
even
69
70,
shades,
Maybe
dude.
70 shades. One more than 69. 70 shades.
Well,
A
because
lot
like
of
in
shades.
50 Shades of Grey, you see more like BDSM shit.
Yeah, but, like, not good
this
BDSM, because
is
that's-
just aggressively. They are.
Although he does ask for consent constantly.
No,
He didn't ask
After
for
choking
consent
her.
to kidnap her.
yeah.
That's
like,
not-
let's
that's-
talk about that.
That's not the consent we're talking about. We're talking about the consensual consent. And that of which he waited for.
I don't know,
So
dude.
we have to give him credit for that.
But not necessarily. He touched her a few times without.
He did grab her titty and was like, I'm going to wait for you to say
Yeah, you
yes.
can't
And it's
build him
like,
up to be
oh,
a
you've already
hero.
done quite.
He's for
He
sure
is
a villain.
The hero.
No,
The villain is Anna.
no.
He's a bad guy.
The villain is Anna, who, spoiler, murders the main character.
Everyone is stupid in this film.
He's a gangster who's a sex addict, who stalked someone.
But he's a sex addict because he almost died. And honestly, if you got shot...
No,
Wait,
he was for
wait,
sure like
if
that before.
You saw
No.
your father get shot, you'd be like, I'm addicted to
Sex.
sex.
No, that's not what it
Sex.
is. That's not what it is. His thing is, I just watched my father die. Now I realize life is very fragile. Life is very almost futile. So what I'm going to do is live life to the fullest, do the things that I want to do. Ergo, IG, etc., etc., etc.
So, but the way this guy, rich, already handsome, he does not have to kidnap someone to have sex.
He didn't have.
He could
no,
just say,
no. You're right. He doesn't. But he has these dreams of the perfect woman,
No,
and then he meets her.
He actually saw her. That was the whole thing.
oh, and like
The
in front of the
very
airport.
First scene. No.
Oh, the very
When he
first.
gets
He's
shot.
looking through the binoculars. She's actually there.
That's not like a dream.
No.
I thought that
No,
was a dream.
Because when Dad looks through the binoculars, when Dad looks over that way, there's nobody over there.
Yeah, he is. The dad looks in the binoculars and he's like, a beautiful woman is food for the soul, but he says something poetic. I don't know.
This movie was hard to understand.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I was
they're
very distracted.
thick accents, and we watched with no subtitles.
My raging boner, I could not focus.
The only thing, all of the blood that is in our heads that would allow us to understand anything.
But there is
just
no
straight to our dicks.
There is no real
Yeah,
storyline.
same.
There is
Straight to your dick.
Straight to
Jules
my
got the
dick.
biggest dick in the room.
There is no real storyline though, which I think is why they can get away with it being like, and now
I
they
think there
fuck.
was a story. This is based off of a book.
3 books.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's gonna be 2 more movies.
but they
Buckle
spend
We
up.
can only hope.
they spend more time with.
Oh, I hope she time out. I
What?
hope she comes back and is a badass and kills Massimo.
She has an eye patch.
She comes back
shotgun.
She comes back John Wick style with a fucking sexy V-neck cut down to her belly button.
Yeah.
I want to see that belly button, and she's gonna reach into her panties and pull out a big gun and just blah blah blah.
Did you watch 365 DNI?
She's
Well, be
gonna say
ready.
that. She's gonna say that to him, and then he's gonna be like, "What?" And she's gonna be like, "It's a movie about us, you bitch."
Deadpool style, breaking the fourth wall,
Yes.
holding the barrel in 3D toward the audience, shoots.
It's the new Captain EO in Disneyland.
Yes. Since that was an aged Michael Jackson thing from the 80s, we got to bring it back in Disneyland. Tits in 3D.
And Shaft.
And Shaft.
A little bit of Shaft.
The cameraman
no,
was so
more like-
skilled in this.
I honestly, spoilers. My best person on set of work is the cameraman because he does some camera jujitsu
Yes.
to avoid penis.
Yes.
He lets us see just the, like, not even the outline. Like,
Think of the letter V.
what?
And then he gets
What?
as low as just the bottom part of the V. The V, because a ripped guy has
okay,
like a V.
okay.
Think of the letter V.
No, but
you
even-
don't get to see the point at the
Even
bottom
in-
of a V.
Even in other times, like when he gets in the shower, he has like, you see like a bulginess or like a roundness of it, but it's also like, that's not penis.
Were you looking
but
at
that
him
is-
during the shower scene? Because there's
I gotta
also
see.
a girl.
No, not when he's walking in.
Oh, and
There
when
are-
he's
there
leaning
are
up
si-
against the
There
wall.
are single shots of him. There
Yeah.
are single shots of him. And it's like, they are making a point to show us that this man has a cock, but also making a point to not show us that cock.
Juliet, I have a question for you. Do you think this movie was
Do
more
you think this man has
directed?
a cock?
Do you think this movie was more directed toward horny girls or horny boys?
Or Polish people.
I mean, I think it could be both.
Or all 3.
Horny Polish boys and girls.
Horny
Yeah.
Polish boys.
I mean, I feel like if anyone,
Horny Polish boys.
Why does that sound bad? What the heck?
You know why it sounds bad. It sounds funny at the least.
Yeah, I guess out of
it sounds
context.
funny at the least.
horny Polish boys,
Yes, that's
Say
gonna be
that
the
10
name of the
times.
episode.
horny Polish boys, baby girl.
That's clickbait, baby.
That's the wrong kind of
That's the
clickbait.
wrong guy. That's the
We're
thing that's
getting
gonna
the
get
wrong
us torn
kind
down.
of fans. Anyways, Jules, how did you find this film?
Sorry, I just heard something outside. I told you, TikTok.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, she did say.
So it
We're
was
gonna
a
keep
shower
asking
scene in
until we find
TikTok.
No, they showed the grabbing
like,
of the back of
The dramatic,
It's very
like the pulling.
Damn, TikTok
Pinky.
showing thick cocks out there.
Maybe.
no.
I'm kidding. I just wanted to rhyme. It sucks that you guys didn't support me in that
I-
endeavor.
Will say
I'm
that I'm
embarrassed.
glad I tried to capture your guys' reactions when the first actual sex scene happened. I had my phone
Yo.
recording.
Yeah.
You did?
It was in the air. Wait, was it the airport, the one that we're thinking about?
No, the boat.
The boat.
Oh, that the very
I
first
don't even know
full-on
what-
sex scene.
When he spits on her?
Yes.
Which apparently is from the book. Apparently the writer of the book was like, he has to spit on her pussy.
Oh, you should look up the author or the director of the movie. She's hot.
Wow, did she have a cameo?
Her name is Barbara Bialuk. I can't pronounce it. The A's got like an umlaut on the bottom.
Barbacoa.
No, Barbara Bialawas.
I follow her on Instagram. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Holy
baddies, I can show you on the camera.
Is she hotter than the main girl in this?
What's her name?
Barbara Barbacoa.
Barbacoa?
I think so.
I will say this. She looks very Polish.
I'm definitely
Take a
not.
look at that.
Oh,
She looks
no.
Polish.
I think
but
she's
she's very pretty.
Am I
I'm
the
not
main
saying
girl's
she's not.
prettier. I say.
Yeah, oh yeah, main girl looks like Lana
You
Del Rey.
had a strong affinity toward the lead actress
You
and
did.
even her friend.
Yeah, but her more so,
Yeah.
especially in the
You
second
were
half.
screaming during the boat scene.
That's
Well, we
very
all
different.
screamed when we saw
Well,
that spit come out
not
of his
the-
mouth.
That was insane. That
He
was
straight up
pretty
spat on.
egregious.
And like, can you imagine the bloopers from that alone? Him
don't think
having
there
missed
are
the spit,
bloopers.
or if he just had dry mouth and was not able to form spit.
See, you're
And they- The crew.
This is what happens when you show a child a beautiful sex scene. See, what happens is this is just a gorgeous art piece of how a man should love a woman. And you see this, and the first thing you think is, I wonder what the bloopers are like. I want to see him come up and have like glasses with a nose and a mustache
How
on.
can you not wonder what the bloopers
course.
are
Because
like?
I'm in the moment and I'm seeing the love shared.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh,
the love
bullshit,
share?
dude.
Oh my God.
That
Excuse
is
me.
Shit,
No.
dude.
Guys,
You straight up said, this girl, she could have bigger boobs, but she's hot.
what?
That sounds like someone that's in the moment.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. And then Melissa continued to say, all titties matter.
I don't recall.
You commented on her titty size.
I think all women are beautiful.
Yeah, no,
So I would never say such a thing like that.
I don't think you were saying that you thought she was ugly, but you can't. None of us in here are going to be thinking Alejandro saw the beauty in this. Alejandro saw
Well,
the.
then you guys
the
must not
love.
understand me as a person.
The
then.
beauty was the scenery and the locations.
Yes, not the
beauty
Stockholm
was-
syndrome
beauty
going on.
was- we'll get to that. The beauty was the art of the love, guys. What you're not understanding here is how much love he was thrusting
So
into the
it
back
was-
of that woman's throat. Okay, you guys,
Dude,
he loved each and every one of these women, even when he
Each
tried
and
to,
every one.
even
The
when he
three.
tried
There was
to-
3 separate
Even when he
blowjobs.
tried to cuck that one woman, the main girl, right? He was loving,
even the stewardess. No, fuck that. The stewardess he treated like a piece of meat. He walked into the back, did not say any words, put his dirty ass thumb around her lips and into her mouth, pushed her head down, and then you hear guttural noises from this poor girl that probably only got paid 1.5 G's to suck a dick
Yep.
on Netflix.
Come on, dude, it's Polish money. She didn't get that paid that much.
That's the only part you disagree with in that.
I think the worst part about that scene is after when like she walked into the bathroom, that like
Her smile,
like
her
the
smirk.
director was like, you need to walk in and like
No.
loved that,
So-
or like you know what I mean?
yes.
Like,
that was the B shot, like the B roll where they're like, "Hey, that seems kind of rapey, right?" And then the director was like, "Maybe we just filmed like a scene of her smiling,
So it seemed like she was happy about
and
it.
that'll be cool, right, guys? That
No.
don't mean that she liked it.
I'm not trying to see a girl with running makeup.
She was
that.
crying.
it's because
but honestly,
she got
I would kind of.
that was some
I don't mind
serious
seeing
deep
the running
swallowing
makeup.
that she
Oh,
was
yeah.
doing,
She
Poor
was-
gag reflex.
or she I don't know. I think she did pretty well.
I think, yeah, I'm sure.
I think they all
wouldn't
did
say,
very
yeah.
well.
I'm not one to speak. I can't, I
Well,
gag
it
when I
was-
brush my teeth.
It
so.
was. I bet you do. It was all fake sex, and they've said time and time again that the actor who plays Massimo has said constantly that it was a fake penis that the woman was blowing. It was a fake penis that
What was it? A fake pussy he was spitting on?
Yeah,
well,
that's right.
he prob-
How do you get a fake pussy up in there?
It's pretty easy to spit just on the
On the
bed.
inner thigh.
No, dude, he just like spit to it like a centimeter past.
There's no way. No.
Yes,
It's hard to aim.
Spit
No.
and then mouth was attached.
Okay, you're telling me there is a prosthetic penis.
there
And a prosthetic
that she
pussy?
blew.
Yeah, it had to go somewhere unless it was just like, I don't
You just
know,
spit on
going
the
into the
bed.
bed. No. I'm talking about the penis, like all the sex scenes. What if he's thrusting with a fake penis? The fake penis is
If it
still.
was real sex, they would have to classify this as pornography,
Okay, so
and
then that's
and by law that is a fact.
so Hollywood, Polish land, whatever. How would
Poland?
they?
You mean Poland? You mean the country of
No,
Poland?
I mean
The
like the
NATO,
movie. I don't know. There's
EU.
Hollywood, and it was Hollywood land, so that's why I said.
Okay, so what's your
Oh.
point?
I'm saying when it comes to sex scenes, I truly don't understand how they do it then, especially this one, because
Look,
like you're
it's
saying, where
odd.
was the prosthetic penis
Yeah,
going?
It was in her mouth.
No, during all the sex
The
scenes.
sex-
There is no prosthetic penis during the sex scene.
So they're actually fucking.
They're grinding at the most,
Then where is his dick?
strapped to his thigh.
Fucking
Oh.
tucked like a drag queen?
Strapped to it? No, because
would
that's
have to be-
painful for the man. It's taped
Oh,
to his
that's
thigh.
painful for the man. Oh.
Look, you don't have a penis to tuck behind you, and every man's done it. It's pretty painful.
Yeah, it shouldn't go that way. Everyone
It's
knows
taped-
tuck
it's
up,
taped-
not
it's-
tuck down.
It's taped to his thigh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then it must not be that big because we saw some lots of shots.
I wonder if maybe his dick was bigger and they made him have like a faker, smaller penis, and he's like, "Does she have to blow this tiny thing?"
It's the size of a Vienna sausage, dude.
And they're like, "Yeah, because it's not a real blowjob." And he's like, "Well, come on, guys,
Because
maybe."
we don't want to make the rest of the cast and crew insecure about the sizes of their
The director
penises.
made a point to have the crew as minimal as possible during sex scenes to limit giggles and laughter.
Yeah.
Well, and I feel like that's respectful.
yeah.
At the least,
How
right?
awkward.
Well, you know.
I've heard of a lot of movie productions where they do have to take the sex scenes into a private building on the lot rather than like, and some actors and actresses actually prefer it to be out in the open because the more intimate and private it is, the more real and uncomfortable it might feel, as opposed to if there are people watching you, then everyone knows this is a performance.
Right.
But there has to be some discomfort if someone gets wet or if someone gets horny. Or like
while you're
legitimately,
doing it.
yes. Even though
Sure,
it's
throwing it
classified
out
as
there.
acting, right?
Look, I'm sure it happens, and I'm sure it's not a surprise.
They for
but,
sure fucked off camera.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Think about how many
I would-
relationships start from doing movies with each other who don't have to do that intensive sex scenes.
Yeah.
I feel like they for sure fucked.
Wait, but
Well-
didn't you say prior to us recording this that he is married with children?
He was.
He was. This movie came because he was actually divorced, in debt, and out of work. And he was actually gardening in Italy when he got the call to come do this Polish film. So I bet you
If
he
I
banged
saw
her brains
someone
out.
looking like that gardening, I'd be like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, like you put in a headshot somewhere, you're gonna get picked
You
up.
think that without a body like that, don't we?
I was gonna say, he got a divorce because of this.
Movie?
Do you no, I'm sorry, not because of this. Prior to this, but do you think this movie was a way to boost his ego from
Oh,
something?
100%.
Because you said it was his music that occupies most of the soundtrack.
Apparently, he's got a lot of music in this movie.
Yeah, tell us
How
about it,
did he
Jules.
work that? How did he swing that? Do you know?
I don't know. He said, I saw an interview that they asked him to do like 2 of the songs and then he
He's
released
like, how about I do all
a whole
of that?
album.
Everything.
Well, because the first song that came on, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I was like, who sings this? And then his album, this is me listening to the music.
You bump in your head,
you know?
yeah.
And then the album popped up and I was like, is that the same guy? And I was like, I think that's the same guy.
Uh-huh.
And it is.
What the hell? Do you think he brought his family to the premiere of this?
I
At least
hope
his
not.
children.
At
I hope
least
his children.
no. I would not want to see
If you
my
had
father.
children, wouldn't you want them to see your art?
No,
Not
not
like that.
this. Dude, you straight up see booty ripple on this. You see the booty jiggling from the thrust.
Multiple booties.
Yes, multiple booties. in
And
this
honestly, look, hey, I'm not gay, but all the butts look good in this film. Those were all pretty good
one.
butts.
He's a good-looking man.
Those were all,
I will say.
I didn't say that, but I said these were all good-looking butts.
That's
We only saw 2 butts.
and it's his and hers.
We saw 2 butts,
They're all
1
good-looking
pair of
butts.
titties.
For as abundant with sex as this movie is, they do only limit it to the love interests. That's it. It's not like you see anyone else's. And so
Could you imagine if there was just a scene where you saw all the other characters' butts? They were all in the shower at one point.
it's a
A
communal
locker room
co-ed shower.
Hey,
And
Chad.
Here's the college scene. The college shower scene. This movie is crazy. I did not and they would have sex for the duration of an entire song. And you would
yeah.
see them in different parts of the boat.
Oh, well, the time jumps, not just in the sex, are nauseating. Like, there's one
Everything.
when she wakes up in the castle because she's kidnapped and put into a castle, which also kidnapped and brought into a better life than she had before. But that's debatable. She was walking around this castle, and the time jumps are like, she's all over this castle
Yeah.
in no time at all. No time flat.
And it's a big place.
Yeah.
Even in the I was so confused at the beginning. Right when you see
Oh,
him like with his dad and his dad gets shot, Chris
it's
says,
confusing.
"Is this the end of the film?"
I wished it was.
Because that would have been a better ending for the film than the actual ending of this film.
I disagree. The actual ending of this film is very, very good.
Do you think they left it open for a sequel?
Yes, because it's based on a book.
There's 2 more
There's
books.
2 more books, bro.
It's like Twilight.
Did you
I
read
told
up?
you she comes back as John Wick with an eye patch and kills him. Are you not listening?
I would watch that. No, legitimately,
Pulls the pistol from her panties.
Thank you,
the
Juliet.
panty pistol.
I have a couple of key words here. So if you're trying to find this film and you don't really know,
you can't
like,
find it, you
can't type-
365.
You
If it's
can't
been pulled
remember the
off.
title. You can't remember the title. Here are some keywords you can type in to find this film.
Coming at
And I
ya.
suggest you Google them individually. Oral sex,
1,
bare breasts,
2,
sex scene,
3,
fellatio,
4,
Stockholm syndrome,
5,
male objectification,
6,
in love with the kidnapper,
7,
female full rear nudity,
8,
submissive women,
9,
female bare butt,
10?
and you will find this beautiful movie.
This sounds like a 12-year-old Googling something when he's trying to find
What's that
porn.
film again?
Before knowing the word
there
porn.
was oral sex.
There
and
was bare
breasts. Female bare butt. Like, do you remember when you were a
Can you
kid
imagine?
and you would like Google something? You're like,
BEAR.
you know the difference between typing in nude and naked, right? Like naked, you'll find their spread on Playboy, but if you type in nude, you'll find their sex tape.
It's the difference of typing in boobs versus boobies. You can tell who's the searcher because boobs a little more refined. But if you're searching up boobies, then you're in grade
That's a
school.
little more juvenile. Boobies is a little more juvenile.
That's what I'm saying.
But
As opposed to boobs.
is in, what was the word you said it was?
More
It
refined.
is not. Typing
In comparison to
typing in
boobies.
boobs is more direct.
I feel like, but if you're typing in boobs in general in the search engine, like, I feel like
You're getting
titties
not
is
the
a
best.
more.
You think titties is more searched up on a
Big
Google
tits.
search engine?
Big
Big tits is how you get porn.
Tiggle bits. Is how you get
That's how you
porn.
get
bitties.
memes. That's how you get memes.
That's how you get ghetto porn, dude. If you say tiggle bitties.
I want to take a second and apologize to my mother if she's this far into the
I'm
dear
episode
God.
already.
Heidi, Rosemary, I'm sorry.
This is how Jules gets us, Mom. She makes us watch this fucking pornographic film
Sorry.
and ruins our podcast.
It would-
so she can start her own. And
You know,
call it can't be that bad.
motherfuckers.
There-
Pistol out of my pants.
Oh no!
There's so many
I knew it'd be like
wonders
this.
that have come to fruition on Earth. Another wonder that can occur is recording a podcast episode without ever referencing sex after watching this movie. There's no way we could talk about every other scene that did not have sex in it in this episode with
know if
that
there-
kind of movie.
There's not enough scenes without sex.
You know,
Like,
It's either sex, shopping montages.
Oh my God.
But even in the shopping montage, they go and have sex in the changing room.
That's true.
So like everything is sex.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a little more wholesome when she finally goes back to Warsaw and meets up with her friend Olga, and they go on a shopping spree,
Olga can get it.
and they
though.
just hang out, and they're just in the jacuzzi. At one point,
they were gonna bang.
they were sucking each other's toes.
They were sucking
That's
more than
true.
toes.
What was that? What was the director's choice in
I don't
that?
know. I would never put one of my friend's toes in my mouth.
Yeah, and be like, oh,
None
that's
of
just
your
my
toes?
bestie.
No.
None of your friends' toes.
No,
There's not one friend you have who's like those toes. Pop those blueberries in my mouth.
No. No.
give me those bloobs.
Pinky toe.
No.
If you had to suck a toe,
4.
money.
4 toes? You would suck 4 toes.
Gotcha. Next subject.
Shit.
No, but that's when it got more wholesome. They were actually having dialogue.
For like 10 minutes, and then she went back to her apartment and gets her brains fucked out again.
That's right. She goes blonde. Who shows up at the club? Her ex-boyfriend that looks like a fake pit bull.
No, he looks like.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Who? Mr. Steal Yo Girl? You think that's what he looks like? That guy
I'm just
was.
kidding.
He was
Not at all.
a big boned guy.
Massimo's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
That guy,
Literally.
actually, I'd be scared.
He is-
Mr. Kidnap
he's
Your Girl.
Polish
Straight up.
Johnny Sins.
Oh, Martin? That's who
No.
you.
Yeah,
Her ex.
Martine.
That's. Baddies, if you understand that reference.
Then you should like and follow our page on Instagram.
My God. I don't know. You already you stole it out of my mouth. Your best person on set award would be the cameraman because those were some
I'm gonna
artistic
look
choices.
it up because are we at that point already or
No.
Oh, okay,
I just
okay,
wanted to
okay.
bring that up because those take some skill.
No, but and honestly, I mean that almost 20% facetiously because honestly, the cameraman, like, how do you not get? I mean, I've already said it.
I
But
want to ask Chris this. Someone who's a
Perry?
cinematographer.
a man who takes pictures of penises.
Do you? Hey, don't say that. Don't.
I'm sorry.
That's defamation, my
A
friend.
man who avoids the penis in his photography. How hard is it to avoid penises?
They probably they either rehearsed it so like the cameraman knew what to do with movement, or they just cropped it and did it in post.
Yeah, it seems like it could have been a post-edit job because it was a little too smooth. Like
Right,
it was
so
too
they could've-
stabilized.
Yeah, so they could have just zoomed in.
I think the cameraman had
So
that
it's
kind of
probably a
skill.
full screen shot, and then they just zoomed in super.
Yeah. So it's either the cameraman or the editor. Because that's quite a job that you would have to uphold to kind of dodge that thing. Why was he so violent? Like in the shower scene, she turns around to leave.
He's aggressive. That's what I mean. Like he's aggressive, like in that sense of like the sex addict type vibe of. He even said, "I want to be." What did he say? I want to be calm around you or whatever.
Teach
like,
me to be gentle.
Teach me to how to be gentle.
But I've heard from some different women in my times that kind of like raw power is what they want, and they want to be the one to be like,
okay,
now I tamed that raw power.
That's
now
fine.
that's mine.
That's fine, but I feel like it was just like it was almost too much. Like I get it if
it's quite a bit.
If it's hot and heavy in the moment, but it was never really hot and heavy in the moment.
Yeah,
like
he started.
She was about to walk. She was being a little teased though. All the time she was teasing the shit out of him.
That's never a thing. Unless she says she blatantly wants it.
I do want to ask.
She was teasing. You can't be in a fucking dressing room in fucking bra and panties and go up to him and be fucking touching on him and then you'll never see this.
She didn't know what she wanted. Yeah,
snatched that bitch up.
She didn't say she wanted it.
I was just so confused. It seems like everyone's objectives were just wishy-washy. It seems like, okay, I got kidnapped, let me go. But also, let's do it.
She didn't fight for it. I mean, and when I first watched this, I was like, well, I mean, if you're gonna...
tell us about the second time that you watched it, because we don't need to hear about the first time.
The second time you guys were with me.
Okay, so this is not your fifth.
No.
I'm watching this.
I mean,
the second time today.
Yeah. I was like, well, if I got kidnapped, I feel like I would like to be kidnapped by someone who looks like that.
At least like that.
No, wait, you want to get... Wait,
Chris's head turned so quick. I got that on video, too.
Why the fuck? Why not? Of course you want to get kidnapped by somebody you find attractive.
Right.
Nobody wants to get kidnapped by Jabba the Hutt. Like, what a dumb fucking thing to say, Jules. Oh, if I got kidnapped, I think it would be sexy as fuck. No shit.
I think there are some, like, people with this movie... Oh, fuck. That like are like, well, it's romanticizing, like being
romanticizing rape.
Yeah, and like people are like actually like mad about it.
But here's the thing, though, he doesn't rape her. He constantly asks for her.
No, but
consent.
He's kidnapping her.
That's illegal. I hear
he's kidnapping her, so she is like.
Or is he giving her an opportunity to live the life of a princess for 1 year?
What are you defending
Massimo.
right now?
I'm defending Massimo because I'm playing the devil's advocate because that's what I do on this podcast.
I don't know. That's a crazy hill that you want to die on.
Right, that's
I'm not dying
fine.
on this hill. I'm just giving the alternative.
But
thought.
he could have been like, fine, go back to Poland if you want. But I'm just like, I'm still watching. I would rather him have kind of been like.
It would have been better if she went back to Poland on her own accord, not because his ex-girlfriend was going to murder her.
Yeah.
Right?
He made her go back. He made her stay, then he made her go back to Poland. He bought her a very nice apartment.
He did more than enough, honestly.
She was treated very well for being kidnapped.
She was.
I'm not saying you should be trading like material things for love or connection, but she got enough to trade some of her love and connection.
Yeah.
Those bouncers or his security, they were carrying like 30 bags in that first shopping montage.
Oh yeah, she got some Louboutins. She got a whole. She had so much shit.
This
I think
guy
they were
got
in Balenciaga.
money,
And then
dude.
she tried to run away, and then it didn't work
No.
because the police.
What's the moral of this story? What is the message?
I can tell
The
you what
moral
it is.
of the story.
Have a shitload of money before you kidnap a woman.
Oh,
No,
No?
no,
Oh,
no,
my bad. I
Jules, please
definitely not.
defend
sorry.
this.
But-
You no.
Is it like Grease? Change who you are so you can love somebody?
The moral of the
That's a
story
shitty
is that
moral.
it's based off of a fucking slightly
It's an
erotica book.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely it's not slightly.
It's 100%
erotica.
Yeah,
based
it
on
has
erotica.
to be.
So I mean, like, in the times that we were in, of course, there's always people saying shit about everything. So there's definitely people saying shit about this movie. Like, how can you? Why are you saying you like this? Like, you know, she's a victim.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I hear that 100% because yeah, she is a victim.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm like, it's based off of a book.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and like think about all the other I was thinking about this earlier because I
Tell
was
us.
watching Twilight because I listened to the Twilight episode. If you
Aw,
haven't,
thanks.
if you haven't watched it or listened to it, baddies, go back and do that.
Nice plug.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
I was like, it's very like you guys were saying, like when their kissing scenes were very aggressive, and Edward he had been waiting for Bella for a very fucking long time too.
Yeah.
100 years.
So he is Massimo in a sense. Let's be real.
without
he enchants her and she falls in love with him.
Are you saying this is modern day Twilight?
Maybe.
without the kidnapping or the neck grabbing.
No.
But
Still
think
some
about it.
kidnapping.
Her leg gets
Still some
broken.
kidnapping.
She
That's
gets
true.
bitten. She gets
fucked
venom
up.
sucked out of her.
Quite a bit of kidnapping in Twilight.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. It just seemed more violent.
There's more
in this
death
film.
in Twilight than there is
This
in
is
this
true.
movie.
Ooh, less sex though.
You would
Less
think
sex.
there was going to be more violence in this film, but you kind of just see like 2 people die. And then apparently in the club scene where he gets jealous, where
He
Massimo
shot his
gets jealous.
hands. He didn't kill him.
Oh, I mean, you still saw no gunshots. It kind of just
Right.
he pulls the guns down and skips
Everyone
over to the
pulls the
next
guns
season
out.
or to the next scene.
The next season.
The next season of 365.
Next week on 365.
I mean,
This would have been a good show. If the first season, if this was a CW show with no sex, you know
This
what
would
I
have
mean?
been boring.
10
Oh,
10
no.
episodes. They could have sold this. They could have sold this in 2006.
Maybe.
but
CW,
no
I don't know.
sex though. I mean, that's what really gets you going.
That's the selling
That's what-
point.
apparently
The
that's what
best
gets
acting in this
you going.
movie was the sex. Because if you're having us
I
think, was
disagree.
it real
Time
sex?
out. Objectively, I disagree.
Okay, what?
The acting in the sex was very good because they made everyone apparently in this room believe that it was real, except for me.
How was
But
the
I think
acting,
the acting
in general?
I think the acting at the end when he gets the call and she loses contact and he realizes she's dead.
Spoiler alert.
I think that is the best acting in the film.
So from him.
You know that's the first scene they shot.
Wow.
I thought the
They
first
started
scene was
off hot.
with the
No, like the first day of filming.
Was that
Oh.
scene
was that
interesting?
scene. So I feel like he hadn't even like worked with her and he had to.
Wow.
That's called acting, baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is good
Welcome
acting.
to Polish Hollywood.
But there's other
What
parts.
did I say? Polish land?
You said from Poland land or something like that.
Welcome to Pollywood.
Hollywood.
The worst acting in this film was whenever she would bump into him prior to her kidnapping, and he would say, "Are you lost, baby girl?"
He said that 3 times,
Such
4
a-
times.
Yeah, and he's acting like that's the sexiest thing you could
That
say.
is the creepiest thing.
That's the-
Regardless of how hot he is, if he came up to me and said that, I'd be terrified.
Are you lost,
Even
baby
if
girl?
Chris said that to you, though.
Yes, because he says it to me now after, and I'm like, this is.
But if he says
I
it like
mean-
Smooth,
say it in a
dude.
Filipino accent,
Are you lost, baby girl?
that's how you get
That
it.
sounds like you're getting directions in Manila. Are you lost, baby girl? Because over there we have the mall. Over there, there's the shop house stand, and you could get the ube ice cream deep fried over there. Are you lost, baby girl? It seems that you are a minor, and I need to return you to parents.
You are really baby girl.
You are really-
You are 3 months
Who
old.
lost their baby girl?
Baby girl here.
Baby girl.
Baby girl here.
It's okay. I'll take you in with my 10
You
children.
know
I'll
what? You
feed
can be
you.
my baby girl.
Feed you.
Mwah. Dude,
That's a forehead kiss.
that movie would be called 365 pesos.
I just watched the Rick and Morty episode where Rick is drunk and he's like, "You can kiss me. You can kiss me, Morty, on the lips if you want." That's how some cultures do it.
That's his grandpa, dude.
And then Morty kisses him on the forehead. He's like, "That was really nice. That was nice, Morty. That was really nice." Fuck. People got to check out season 4 of Rick and Morty.
You gotta find yourself a girl that loves Rick and Morty just as much as you do.
I don't need to find shit, motherfucker.
You don't have to.
That's right.
You don't have to.
Or do you?
I think I do.
Yeah, you're just the fifth wheel and watching this very steamy
Yikes,
movie.
This isn't what we're trying to talk
Did you
about.
did you guys feel uncomfortable watching that?
Nah,
No.
nah.
All of us there?
No.
It's natural. I mean, like,
No, we didn't see any
all you
jizz
could do
or
is
anything.
laugh and
It's
whatnot.
one thing if the girls are like squirting on the face, but it's another thing if it's just like simulated sex, which is what it was.
Like, we're all. I mean, I feel like if we had watched this in high school, obviously it'd be
Banging.
much more
It
uncomfortable.
would have turned into an orgy.
No, not in high school. I'd be like, I gotta go home.
Not if you were there.
I feel
go
Then
I feel
more-
so ugly.
And then as soon as Christian left, we'd all
My
be like,
insecurities would
"Thank
kick in."
God that gorilla's gone. Now we
Holy
can start."
fuck, dude!
Aww.
Coming from this guy in high school. Oh man, people are gonna love me in my middle part and my dress vest over a white t-shirt.
That's
Thank
right.
God that gorilla's gone.
Wow.
Who wants the sex?
Christian, who got more than you in high school?
You did.
That's right, and you can suck my dick.
That's fine, dude. Like I said, love me long time, quick suck and fuck.
I have
Gang,
no problem with
gang.
that,
Quick
actually.
second
That's
fuck.
actually not a problem. You said that like it was an insult, but that's actually not an insult.
What'd you
No.
say? Queef Queen.
Oh, yeah, Juliet's the queef queen.
Why? Are you royalty?
No,
And
she claimed it. I said it like as an apropos of nothing, and she was like, "That's my nickname." And I was like, "All right, Jules, there's better nicknames than that." And she was like, "No."
I'm set on it.
I already changed my Instagram. So if you guys want to follow me,
Follow her
it's at Queef Queen.
6969.
Queef _ queen.
Underscore 6969 because the original Queef Queen was already taken, so she had to make it original.
Damn it. I'm already verified though.
Queef queen 6868. Like 6969's already taken.
691. Do you remember? Okay, sidebar. Since my mother's already stopped listening, I always used to think 69 was like a gay position because, hang on, hear me out. Because it almost seems like the 6 and the 9 can only be men. It seems like it should only be a mouth wiener thing.
Why?
Oh, because the wieners are...
The number 6.
Because you're visually seeing the
And the
6 and the
9.
9 fucking.
Well, not the number.
I guess you're talking about the...
but that's what you mean.
the shape of the numbers, yeah.
The shape of each shape of the number has like the round
tail.
part, which is
it has
the
a tail.
Oh, you're thinking the tail is the penis.
So,
the
but that's
6
that's what I
and
mean.
then the 9. So the tail is like the penis thing, right?
Yeah, so you're actually envisioning the numbers though. That's what I.
Yeah, right?
No.
At what age were you when you realized, oh, it could be a boy and a girl?
No, like I was like 20, 21, 22.
This was yesterday.
Last week I figured this out. Some girls like, let's do it. And I was like, I don't think I can do that with
Sorry, like,
you. We're missing some hardware and I don't go that way.
yeah.
And she was like, you should probably leave. And I was like, yeah, I think I should. My mom's outside anyways. I gotta get going.
You got getting picked
My
up
mom's
from your
picking me
mom.
up. I got a DUI a couple weeks ago, so I can't drive.
Holy shit, dude.
I'm having a real problem during this quarantine, guys.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't consider it a problem.
You know,
All you
it's
single
not-
people out there. Alejandro,
This isn't
He's
what
looking.
I, no,
Wants
this isn't
you.
what I want.
I know.
This is literally the worst.
The worst way to sell yourself.
This is absolutely
But
the
what
worst.
if this is how you find your
Honestly,
person?
I hope my person has never heard an episode of this.
Not even ICBTB podcast After Dark.
After dark,
Well,
yeah.
I
This is an after dark
Maybe
episode.
once I meet them, maybe then they can listen to it.
Maybe
but
1 or 2 episodes so they know what they're getting into, you know?
No, I like
That'll
them to not
probably
know.
make him run away.
Yeah, I like them to not understand. What I like to do, guys, hear me out here, and don't interrupt me until I'm finished. What I like to do, stop, I'm almost in the middle of it. What I like to do is kidnap them and give them 365 days to fall in love with me. And then usually it takes like 60 days.
2 months for them to die.
Oh, shit, she dies in this. Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
dude. If you want your romantic life to be anything like this film,
Actually, not complaining.
not complaining, but the other people will be.
At least you got the sex.
Not Olga.
You got 3 blowjobs
you know
from
who's
3
gonna-
different women.
Yeah.
And the never mind. And you know who's really gonna make the most of like somebody dying? Her best friend.
She died too.
She was in the same
Exactly.
car.
That's how you snip the ends of the rope.
How come
guys.
Miss Olga did not get any? Was she about to hook up with
Olga hooked up with fucking
Massimo's-
Secret Service dude?
Yeah.
with the other guy? I mean, did they?
I hope that's
think
in the second book.
They did.
Was that scene like you think after
I
they
bet you
had
that-
sex?
No, that's in the. Oh no.
Okay, so that was leading up to it.
I don't think they had sex.
Because he was annoyed by her in that scene.
But you
and-
know, those like that's a very common trope in romantic comedies, like the best friend hooking up with the other romantic
other-
interest's best friend, right?
Yeah.
And so I could easily see those two getting together, and I would. That was actually my favorite part of the film.
and
Was
then
that
the movie
small
ended
scene?
5 minutes
Yeah.
later.
The ending in this movie is so abrupt.
Yeah.
We are spoiling this for you
Abrupt?
baddies, but they, the Laura, she gets pregnant. They're about to get
Spoiler
married.
alert.
She dies
You got any more
after
of those?
she picks out her wedding dress.
Which, by the way, was a very pretty wedding dress.
Stunning.
I would like my wedding dress to be made out of denim.
Oh, that's the poorest choice on a hot summer day.
We're getting married in Disney World in the middle of August. Cheers.
Wait.
Here's the thing I'd like to talk about with you guys.
Can you open that for me?
Oh, Jules can't open her own cans of alcohol because she got them nails.
I
Did
got
show
the
the
nails.
camera.
No, I want that one. It's a different flavor.
It's all the same.
No, it's not. Show the camera my nails.
Show the camera. There we go.
Here.
Thanks.
Queef Queen.
Queef Queen coming at you.
The queen.
I knew a girl. I called her Queef Queen once, and she didn't like it.
Of course not.
It wasn't like involved with that. It was a
That's
joke
not even like
later
a
on.
backhanded compliment. The word queef should never leave your mouth if you're just meeting someone, or even if you've known them for a long time.
Queef came up once during a family game of Cards Against Humanities, and me and my brother refused to explain what it was. They had to Google it. And that's how my mom knows what
Queef.
queef is.
Did you do the noise for her too?
What? Yeah, with my pussy.
No, like with your hand. I would imagine you just be like, "Mom, it's like this."
Christian, do you
I
know
don't
what queef sounds like?
I mean, I can't emulate it. No, not like that. And I don't want to ask Jules.
Here, I got it right here.
At this point,
That is.
either our listeners have tripled
Are they okay?
Jules.
or they've all left.
That sounds like a fart.
Eh?
No.
Mellissa, is he close? No, way off. You haven't heard it
You have to have
enough.
the headphones on.
Stop!
No.
Stop it! I'm glad this is happening
Are we
51
keeping
minutes
this
in.
in? Are we keeping this in?
Well, it's at the end.
Are we
We
keeping my
don't-
queef
There's no
imitations
point at
in?
like cutting this out. This is at the
Oh,
end. If
God.
people have made it this far, then hit us up.
We
We'll
haven't-
give you a free sticker.
We
They're
haven't
true
done
baddies.
like any of the important parts yet. The best person on set are our ratings. So of course they're listening because
'cause they're waiting for it.
for our ratings. They're waiting to see if we think they should hear this.
Well,
I think everyone should watch this movie.
I think everyone should send us their queef noises.
oh my gosh, you're making it worse. We're gonna get a bunch of MP3s in our email.
It's gonna be from
Contest.
guys. It's gonna be from all guys.
Hi, my name's Adam.
It's gonna be them farting.
This is my queef
Just
submission.
and it's just normal farts, and we listen to all of
You
them. We're
ask
like,
everyone to
that one.
slate.
We'll be,
What?
To slate. Send in the video.
Hi,
Slate?
my name's Chad. I'm 17
Their
years old. I'm from
videos?
Illinois, Michigan.
Profile,
and this
please.
This is my queef noise.
That's right.
And then we're just like, God damn it, that's another straight up fart. That's another straight up fart.
All right, this next one's from Kevin Sue.
Another straight up fart.
Another one.
This is the
mean-
600th fart that we've heard today.
Dude, that means that's a good sign of success. If we're getting.
I think we're also on to something for a bit.
Have you guys heard that ICB?
Email your queef submissions to.
Honestly, yeah.
What's your guys'
At
email?
Christian Baltazar.
ICB. No.
No.
At Christian has asthma.
Email
Email only.
No, DM. At
No,
Christian has
we're
asthma.
not sliding queefs into the DMs. You can slide a lot of shit, but not queefs.
I don't want the word slide and queef in the same sentence. Can you stop?
That's
How
usually
about you
how, it
slide those
happens,
queefs
though.
Christian's
I
way?
was
Sliding
thinking,
out.
how is this conversation nastier than the movie we watched?
We honestly tried to make this the bluest episode we've ever made.
Well,
I feel like there needs to be what's the highest or lowest rating of movies you could give?
NC-17.
NC-17. This should definitely have an NC-17.
That's not the lowest. I
Yeah.
think the lowest is actually G.
No, I meant fuck. You know, like the worst, the most
Like
inappropriate.
one step below porn.
Yes.
This is pretty porny.
So I think that should be marked on.
have you
that
seen
episode.
the movie Showgirls? Have you seen that?
I've seen clips of it, but when
Watch the full movie. Tell me. Because
Everything. How you feel, what you think, what
that
you
is the
breathe.
I'll
365
take
days of its time. That came out in like the late 90s.
Ooh,
And-
look at you bringing it back.
Showgirls is like the only NC-17 movie to have a theatrical release. And
Oh.
it barely made any money in theaters because, I mean, it was so
is there lots
raunchy.
of titties?
Lots of titties. Lots of, like,
Yeah.
where the sex in here is, it's realistic
Gratuitous.
and artistic in ways. In that movie, it is just over the top. Alejandro said this before. She looks like a flapping dead fish when she's having sex with this dude in the pool.
She does have a weird sex scene, but you know what? That's not the best part. The best part is that's not. You're looking at me weird, but that's arguably not the best part. The best part is when she redeems herself and becomes an actual Vegas showgirl.
The storyline is much better in that movie than it is here.
Okay. Well, so that's my question. Do you guys feel like the acting was shitty?
Yes.
At times.
Do you think they're bad actors, or it was just the
No.
story?
I think when they were trying, not to, if I can speak for the both of us here, because I'd love to. The acting when they were trying was bad. When they weren't trying was good. When they weren't trying and they were doing stuff that actually was how these people would react, i.e. the sex, the awkwardness, the fighting, that's how those people would probably really react in those situations. That was probably really good acting. When they were like saying anything that was from the script, looked like they were reading something from like a 6th grade drama class.
I feel like they should have tried more takes because I feel like they settled on like the 2nd or 3rd take.
Yeah.
Like every single time he said, "Are you lost, baby girl?" I didn't feel it.
I feel like they were supposed to cut one of those out, and the editor was like, "We have 3 or 4 left. How many do we have?"
I can't remember.
I'm not gonna watch this whole fucking movie again just to find out.
Yeah, and they just let it all in. But when it got
that's
like
what she did.
when it got more wholesome, like when she was reunited with her best friend, I thought the acting was better because it was just her kind of like freaking out. Like,
Yeah.
I fell in love with the gangster. What am I supposed to do? And like she was getting, they got drunk off of wine. That was
Is
natural.
this a thing that happens to women where they go on vacation and meet some like rich gangster dude and then fall in love with him?
Sorry, excuse me, I burped. I've never had that happen.
Mellissa? She also has never had that happen. Chris has also never had that happen.
I do want to ask the ladies in the room,
Yes.
what worked with Massimo and what did not work?
Can I try and guess?
Yes.
I think he had the right amount of chest hair and muscle. He also had really nice hand tattoos.
These are all aesthetic things. I'm just trying to say, obviously he was good looking, dude.
I misunderstood the question.
Well,
Just
I think I
you're
didn't-
falling in love with this guy, dude.
No.
And that's the 4th blowjob of the movie.
Dude. So yeah,
I mean, going off looks though, like,
His hands. I liked his finger tattoo.
and all those tattoos are his.
I
Those
bet they are.
not like
Those didn't look
character
fake.
choice. Those are his tattoos.
Those looked real.
I think because the fact that he's Italian,
Ruins it.
no, makes it better. If this
So he's Catholic.
if this was someone who was like, if this took place in like Florida, right?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
This would be a way better movie if this was
No.
just like Florida
No,
trailer
dude.
trash,
No.
where Massimo is just like a dude on
Then-
vacation in Orlando.
I think, and that's what's so like fucked up about this is that I'm saying like if these were like Americans, this movie would be a whole different vibe.
No,
like,
if
I'd
they-
probably be like, you are a creepy sociopath.
Because he's
It's
already
the
Psycho.
accent then. It's the accent.
It's the
then.
accent, but even sometimes, "Are you lost, baby girl?" I'm like, ew, that's not cute. But when he
no.
was speaking in like Italian or like,
when he said, "Teach me to be gentle."
no,
You like
Did that
that?
work
See,
on you?
I would have rather watched that movie with
I would
him
have rather
speaking
taught him without him
Italian
saying it.
and read subtitles.
I wish the entire thing was in a foreign
Yeah,
language.
I
Yeah.
got thrown off because sometimes they start speaking English when there's no reason for them to be speaking English, where it's like two Poles talking together, and I was just like, why aren't you guys speaking in Polish?
Well, right. I mean, because the two of them, like, she's Polish and he's Italian, so they can't speak each other's languages. So I
Yet
get,
the common language is English?
yeah. Well, most European
The
countries,
common language between Italians and Poles is not English.
but most Italian, I feel like most Europeans, they like when you go to Europe, most of the people you interact with know English. Some.
They know conversational English.
Right. Well, they're both clearly. Well, he's a fucking gangster, so obviously he went to a good boarding school or some shit, and she's a smart woman, so clearly her. European schools are killing it, and we're not. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, I don't
How
want to
many
hate on the great
languages can
country
you
of
speak?
America. 4.
Fluently, you can speak it, you
No,
can understand
no,
it.
No. He knows phrases of some languages, but then he'll put that on his resume as proficient.
Special skills.
I fucking hate when you
I
speak
learned
for
a
me.
phrase.
On
I
your
learned
resume.
Dankeschön. I
Nah,
know
don't-
German.
I don't speak that dirty ass language. I speak
Whoa, dude. some Germans
real
listen
languages.
to this, dude.
I speak. Hey, let me speak for myself. I speak real languages. Okay, I speak Swahili.
Not even English because
I
you're
speak-
stuttering like crazy.
I'm sorry. Even my stutters are in English, so I speak
all languages
English.
are real. Baddies.
All languages are real.
All languages matter, dude.
Even Klingon.
Yes,
You
dude.
think that matters?
Yes.
Klingon
Yes.
matters.
Even the Elvish
you.
language in Lord of the Rings, that's a real language that J.R.R. Tolkien conjured up himself.
Who did?
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Who's
you
that?
wouldn't know because you didn't read or watch Lord of the Rings.
Because I'm not a nerd.
Because you're illiterate.
I think I read more books than you.
That's okay. Well, yeah.
What was the last book you read?
No,
Propaganda.
That means I'm not illiterate, though.
What was the last book you read? Fully.
The Screw Tape Letters.
What's the last
And
book
when
you
was
read?
that?
That was
When did you
last
finish
year.
it?
That was last year.
Baby girl, what was the last book you read?
What the Dog Saw.
When?
I finished that 2 months ago.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Malcolm Gladwell. You guys should check him out. Great author.
My best person on set
Anything
award.
else you want to try and fight me on, bitch?
Holy shit, dude.
But back to the like, what were his like attributes or what made him as? I honestly think, like I said, if he wasn't Italian and if this movie was an American-made film, it would be a very.
This would be so much creepier without the accents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be like weird without the accents.
Yeah.
Have you seen Spring Breakers?
Yes.
That's Florida. That is Massimo in Florida.
Oh God.
Is
What
this
is
in
it
America?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Really, because in that movie, they stick a pistol in James Franco's mouth, and then they suck his dick.
Oh, man.
And that's like,
That is the Florida.
it's right. It's
365.
analogous,
That
dude.
is the Florida 365.
Oh my God.
Because they all kind of get kidnapped, and they all kind of just get a taste of
This is
the
true.
bad boy life.
Is that the dog I hear? Is he living? Is he still alive?
Yeah, he didn't die, dude.
He's
No. It's cute. We're almost done anyway.
Pogi, Mellissa.
We'll put
stay.
Pogi's IG info in the description.
Everyone, if you're not following Pogi on Instagram,
Pogi the Puggy.
The puggy.
Pogi the Pogi,
But it's not his fault. Pugs just
blow
breathe
that
loud.
shit up.
They just have flat noses.
Wow.
I just want to know how many people listening to this actually have either watched this movie or are now actually going to watch it.
I'm sure they've at least heard of it, yes.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
If you have Netflix, you saw it on there. You saw it be in the top 10 for a while, I would
Yes.
hope.
Yes. It's accessible to you guys.
It's still on Netflix.
Check it out. Parental guidance is not advised.
No, I think it is advised. I
No,
think
don't
you
watch
should-
this with your
Shut
parents.
up. You should only watch this with your parents.
Hey, Ma.
Mothers, men, watch this with your mothers. Women, watch this with your fathers.
Oh my God.
What?
You're
What?
making it...
I watched it with my
Worse.
mom.
See, incorrect. You should have watched it with your father.
No, that's weird.
Kristen, you should watch this with your mother.
No, my mom...
Me and my mom.
I don't wanna-
watch some crazy movies, and sometimes they'll get pretty intense. In the
If we were to
sex
watch
scenes.
this at your... Okay,
And me and
go
my
ahead.
mom will have a moment, and we're just like, just don't say anything. But there was one time we were watching a movie where they like were getting close, and then they ran off, and then they like cut back to the scene maybe 15 minutes later, and I was like, they did it, and my mom's like, they didn't do it, and I was like, Heidi, they did it, and she goes, that wasn't enough time for them to do it, and I go, that was enough time for them to do it. Don't worry.
The worst kind of back and forth.
She
stuff
said
with your
that
mother.
wasn't enough time. Well,
If your
clearly
mom
you know
says that.
your
Plenty of
parents'
time.
stamina.
It is plenty of time. Believe me. You only need 25 seconds.
25 seconds?
Wait.
Well, it
But
doesn't-
how would you count those 25 seconds? Christian, can you give us an example, please?
1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3,
Are you
25.
asking him if he knows how to count?
No.
Skip
I
from
wanted
3 to
hear
25.
The singing, counting.
Oh.
Redo.
You want to try that joke?
1, 2. How's it go? I fucking forget how it goes.
Fucking you, 1, 2, 3.
Man.
One, two. Oh, fuck.
I forgot the melody of it.
You were doing Mulan, Reflection.
1, 2, 3. One. Now I sound like a fucking bumbo, a babbling baboon.
Wow.
Singing numbers
Babbling
because
baboon.
we're referencing something the listeners probably don't know. Guys, follow
No,
this
Kristen.
Vietnamese dude on Instagram. Don't know his name.
He's available for bookings.
He just sings numbers
He's on Cameo.com. For $30, he'll call your mom.
and sing numbers at your face.
34, 35,
1,
36.
2, 3.
If I play a song and put it up to the mic, will people be able to hear it?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just get pulled off YouTube.
All right. No, I don't think from his music.
He is just saying
Royalty
numbers.
free.
It's numbers.
No, it's the You're pulling up one of Massimo's songs.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely getting pulled.
You think so?
Not if we talk over it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they
keep
won't-
talking over
They
it.
won't catch it. They'll never know.
This is a good song, though.
The beat.
song-
Alejandro and I talked about it. We could dance to it.
Yeah, if
in
this
the
song
club.
came on in a club, you would be fucking in a club.
Like,
You would be
I don't
getting
know.
Lots of
it
flashing
at a
lights.
club.
but wait, hold on. You might be grinding on somebody.
I
But
know.
what is the rhythm in which you grind to this?
Back.
This is
Back.
my hips.
Okay,
Back.
here we go.
Yeah,
Here we
because
go.
you don't
Wait,
know how to
wait,
dance.
Here we go.
You
Fuck you, dude. You don't know, man.
I do know.
I bet you I
I
can pull
do
up
know.
choreography better than you can.
I disagree 100%.
I don't want to talk about this right now. I'm going to get heated legitimately.
I know you are, because I'm a better dancer than you.
Alejandro, shut the fuck up.
Why? Because you could
Alejandro,
dance at
shut
Six
the
Flags?
fuck up.
Because you could dance at Six Flags, you think you're
shut
better than me?
Alejandro, you're ruining it. We
You
were
ruined
missing
it,
the
dude.
talking.
I know, but I want to see him get upset.
I am.
Because
Good
you
job.
think you're a better dancer than me.
Yes, dude. I've seen how you move. You move like a twig in the fucking tornado.
Oh, look how upset he is, guys.
Yeah,
think he's
dude.
a
You
better
can't say
dancer?
that you're a certified dancer because you had a few classes in high school, you fucking baboon.
Ooh.
The wobble.
Yes.
Christian, tell me about your dancing.
Better than yours, dude. Let's go.
I think we're about to have a dance off.
No, I'm not dancing with this guy. I'm not going to be caught dead dancing in the same room as...
Michele
Wow.
Morrone, do it like that. Go download his new EP, guys.
Yeah.
Check out Christian's
I'd rather
dancing,
talk
guys.
about him.
Anyways,
upset, yeah.
this just got heated, baddies.
Yeah,
I know
no,
you're
I
not in
don't
this
care.
room, but it is fucking hot in here.
I'm upset.
It is fucking hot.
And the
in
windows are
here.
open. My best person on set award goes to the cameraman, whatever the fuck his name is. Good agility, my friend. 1 out of 5.
Ooh.
Okay. Juliet? do
2
you have
out
a
of
best...
5.
Okay. Juliet, do you have a best person on set award?
You know, I don't know. I do. I'm not prepared. I should have thought of this before. I feel like the two lead actors, because in a sense they put themselves out there in their careers to do this film. You know what I mean? Like because I feel like now her maybe not so much. He's looked at like a sex symbol now.
But he didn't put himself out there. He got the call from his agent to do this while he was gardening in Italy.
Right, but
He didn't try to get this award.
But
I
he
think
knew the role he was accepting. That's what I'm saying.
that's an easy role for a guy to
acting.
accept.
Well, right, and it's
That's an
acting.
easy
At
role
the
for
end
a
of the
guy to
day,
accept.
it's acting. You know,
But she's
so-
not viewed as nearly as much as a sex symbol as he is.
No,
After all of this, really? And that's insane. And that's why I don't know what kind of message this is putting out in some ways. Like that they are glorifying him so much, which I get because he is a sexy man. And I guess it all depends.
but his
Well,
actions were not okay.
Exactly. I guess in a larger scope of things.
His
Don't
actions were
kidnap
not okay.
people.
No,
Don't grab people by their vertebrae.
it's a movie based on a book.
Yeah,
And
it's
let's just remember that and not
Yes. This
turn
didn't actually
it
happen.
into real life.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be kinky sometimes in your sexual relations, fine. That's your own thing. But this is just a movie.
Yes.
Don't kidnap females who you think
No,
you
definitely
see.
don't take this as word. Don't copy what this guy's doing.
Yeah. It should say at the beginning of the movie, don't try this at home.
Don't trust
Is
them.
anybody though? Is
Tell-
anybody watching this and being like, that's how I stopped being a virgin?
It
Like,
should have the thing at the beginning of every Jackass
Disclaimer.
episode where it says,
these are
warning.
professional.
These are professionals. Yes.
These are professional softcore porners.
Porners.
That's what they're called, right?
Softcore
Porners?
porners.
Not porn stars. Porners.
Porners. What do you do? I'm a porner.
What do you rate this film, Jules?
Out of 5?
Out of 5.
2.
2. 2 out of 5.
I mean,
it is bonkers. That's
It's a lot. It's hot and heavy to watch, sure, but I'm like, that's nah. Nah.
Yeah. I get that. I don't know if I'll watch this again.
I'll give it a 5 out of 5. I'll watch this probably when I go home.
Wait, just skip to all of those scenes. 3, 6,
Perfect
5.
film.
Well,
Perfect
you
film.
know,
I got the wrong tattoo.
you
I
know
should have
the
gotten this
first
film
the
tattooed on me.
first scene starts at 11 minutes. Remember, because that's where
I
we
do know.
paused
I had
it.
to check the timestamp because I gotta know, guys.
So if you guys want to skip ahead to
10:59 to
10
get
minutes
it all.
and 59 seconds, go ahead and do that right now if you have the Netflix app on your phone.
Jesus
You'll
Christ.
get a little taste, just like the flight attendant.
Oh,
got a little
don't use.
taste.
She got more than a little.
She got a sore throat after it.
She
She
had to
smiled.
get a
That
new
didn't
makeup
look-
job.
No.
She did not have on waterproof mascara. That's what I think all
That's her problem.
flight attendants.
That's the moral of the story. Wear waterproof
wear
mascara.
waterproof mascara.
That seems a little victim
Dude,
blamey to
she
me.
wasn't anticipating
Seems like you're
a
victim blaming.
penis in her
I'm
mouth.
not. I'm not. Fuck.
But really though, waterproof mascara.
All right. Well, looks like we've gone over an hour now. I think the baddies, if you guys are still listening to this, shout out to y'all.
Hey, baddies, are you lost, baby girl?
Are you lost, baby girl? Jules, thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Do you want to sign us out?
We have a book right here.
Sign us off.
we have to get go. We can't leave unless you sign
You know,
us
like
out.
when you go to a funeral and
make
they
sure-
have to keep track of who
Make
comes
sure you
in
put
and
the
out.
time that they know what time we left.
And the time of end episode is 11. It'll be 11:36 p.m. I'm not going to tell you what day it is because you don't need to know what day we're recording this, but all you need to know is this is ICBTB Podcast After Dark.
Pretty good radio voice.
She's like adding stuff
Yeah.
to our title.
This is the Queef Queen.
Holy
This is
shit.
and this is the Tiny
Signing
Dick Dan,
out.
and over there is the Little Boy Buster.
I'm Little Boy Buzzer. This is Tiny Dick Dan, and we got the Queen Queen.
And welcome back.
Boy, 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 boy.
How it's turns like after hours show.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Thank you for listening to what number episode is this?
I don't know.
106?
We stopped numbering them.
154,
One-
155.
Really?
If you count the episodes that
Yeah.
we didn't put out.
No, I think we're in the 150s now.
No.
Well, thanks for listening. If you want to watch 365 DNI, it's on Netflix. You can just search 3 and it'll pop up. My name is... I'm not going to tell you my name.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if you
Special
remembered
guest.
it. Yep.
That's right. Or just look at the title, Dan.
Well, you already said it. You know the name.
Yeah,
Say
all right.
it. You ruined our secret guest.
Say bye, everyone.
Let's talk
Bye.
about sex, baby. Let's talk
Can't
about...
be that bad, oh, it can't 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 be that bad.